Hi, good morning. I hope you're having a good day so far today. For me, I don't know exactly what I'm going to be getting up to for most of the day. I do know that I'm going to be opening up my mattress here in a minute. I'm very curious to see how that's going to do because it is so airtight in there. And like how fast it's going to take to like fully inflate, I guess is the right word. I'm not entirely sure. So I'm very curious about that. So I'm gonna get that opened after I vacuum my bedroom because I remembered that I kind of put the package down right on top of that little bit of dirt that I got on the carpet a few days ago when I repotted my ponytail palm. Yeah, kind of completely forgot about that, so I don't want to open my mattress and have soil on the ground and just have it dirty immediately. So I am gonna at least vacuum my bedroom. I'm probably not gonna get everything else, but I'll at least get that done so that way I can open it. And I also want to give you a quick update on just a couple of my little plants that are inside here. Right now though, I just wanted to say good morning and I hope you're having a good day so far today, and I'll see you in a second. I have the other colorful leaves, that's usually right here just off screen because that little one's not doing well and it has one of those fungus gnat stickers in it and it's kind of full, so I'm gonna keep that out of view today, and if the little one starts to look better I'll show you it, but as of right now it's not looking too good. But these are my hydroponic tomatoes and they are doing great. This little one has flowers. I don't know what happened, by the way, because there were two tomatoes on this plant. One of them got all wrinkled kind of, and it just fell off when I picked it up, so that one didn't make it, but this one's still doing good. I have no idea, I've never had that happen before, so that was a little weird, but otherwise the plant is doing good. My mini tomato plant is doing well. I don't remember which one it's propagated off of, this one or this one. I'm assuming it's this one, trying to keep it teeny tiny, so that's why it's still small. It's been this size for a very long time. I'll be surprised if it ever actually grows any tomatoes because I'm keeping it so small. My little pineapple top that I'm propagating also is actually doing very well. I added quite a bit more soil when I took care of these guys yesterday, and I think it's like half and half soil water now, so the little one is set now in the soil and it's still growing, and it even has a new little leaf. I don't know if you can see that, but it is actually growing a new leaf. So the little pineapple top somehow is propagating, and it is so cool to me that you can do this. And then this is my propagated money tree. They are definitely doing well. I don't know why it took like over a year for them to start growing, but they are, and I can't believe how healthy they are. And then this is my colorful leaves that is actually doing well. I finally trimmed the flower off of it because I'm gonna try and save some of the seeds. There are actually quite a few seeds in here, so yeah, I'm actually gonna be able to get some, and I'm just gonna put them directly in soil in a couple of days once it's a little bit easier to get them out of the flowers. They came off of this plant, so this is what color they're gonna be. It's really cool color, so I'm very excited that I have a ton of them. I've gotten seeds from this color leaf before, and I have those sprouting. They are these guys, and they are doing better this week. I have them in a spot where there is less lighting, so I think they were just getting too much. That's why they're so light. These two little seeds are newer, that's why they're a darker color, but yeah, I think they were just getting too much light, so I have them in a better spot, and they have some new leaves that are slightly green starting to grow now, so that is very exciting. And now I want to show you all of my little guys that are sprouting. This one you cannot see anything yet. This is the clementine seed, I believe is what it's called, but there is a teeny tiny little root starting on the bottom right here, so it is actually sprouting. I just hope it can get above the soil, but that's what's in there. In this little container, I can take the lid off. These are my two little cactuses that I've been sprouting for now, like, I think they've been around for 2 months. They're still teeny tiny, but you can see they have like tiny little cactus spikes on them. It is so darn adorable, and yeah, they're obviously doing very well. There were technically 10 seeds in here, but only the 2 sprouted, so I don't know what happened there, but I can't complain because those 2 are adorable. And then in this container are the rest of my cactus seeds, because I got a package of them and it's just like mixed cactuses. I mean, like I taped it up here because I didn't want to forget what was in here. Not expecting them to sprout super quickly. There are so many in here sprouting. It is so cute. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 so far sprouting in here. So yeah, I'd say we've got some cactuses sprouting. This is gonna be such an adorable little garden once they all start growing a little bit bigger. I know I'm gonna have to move them to another container because they're gonna get overcrowded way too quick, but it is so darn cute having so many little teeny tiny cactus sprouts in here. And I think that was everything that I wanted to update you on. I did want to show you the duckfoot plant because that little one was not doing well when I took care of it the other day, so I'll show you them. But otherwise, everyone's doing pretty much the same. And the last little plant update is over here. This is the dill plant that I'm thinking about bringing outside because they does look like they could be happier out there, but they're doing okay. So I'm kind of like, I don't know what to do because I want them inside, but I feel like they would do better outside. So you know how it goes. So I'm still deciding on that, but they're doing okay. Mr. Prickle Pants is doing good, of course, and so is Bones back here. And then this is my duckfoot plant that I'm completely having to propagate. They're actually doing pretty okay. They're standing up pretty well. This little one is not doing too good, so I don't think that one's gonna take, but I think most of them actually might grow roots and it might be okay, which I am so happy about. I hope that it's going to be okay, and it definitely looks like it might be, so I wanted to give you a quick update on that. Everything is all vacuumed and cleaned, and it is time to open my mattress. Honestly quite impressive. It still has a bit to go, obviously, until it's fully inflated again. I don't know the right word, but yeah, that was a lot faster than I was expecting it to be. But yeah, new mattress. I got 3, I believe, rows done. I should actually probably check before I get started knitting to see how many we do, because I only need 25 rows, as you know, on these squares, and I don't want to knit too many, but this is the amount of gray yarn that we have left. I definitely do not think that that's going to finish this square, but Mom actually gave me a very good idea, and I think I'm going to actually do this because I think it will look really nice. So thank you very much for the idea. I'll tell you about it when I run out of the gray yarn, obviously, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Yes, okay, we need to knit 4 rows. That's what I was hoping I got to, because I tend to knit 4 rows when I'm chatting fairly regularly, so hopefully that will keep me from knitting too many. But as for what I got up to today, it's been a fairly calm day, which has been very nice. It's been raining again. I mean, I was able to see a little bit of sunshine for about 10 minutes. I think there was some sun, like enough to actually be full bright sun and no clouds blocking it. That's been the first time since, I believe, Friday, actually. So it's been a very long time since there has been any sunshine. But anyway, besides it raining again and not being surprised about that in the slightest, I went outside and checked on my garden, of course, because it's what I need to do. But I gave the pumpkin plants, yes, the pumpkin plants. I was trying to remember if I gave anybody else anymore, but no, it was just those little guys. I gave them some more soil, which they definitely needed, because I barely gave them any when I put them in the bucket, so that was very exciting. I actually was able to add quite a bit more soil. The bucket is about a little under halfway filled now with soil. I was surprised that I didn't need to drain any more water out of them. That's why I went outside and was checking on them. But yeah, no, I actually did not need to. I might need to tomorrow though, because it's raining pretty heavily again right now. It's just kind of been raining slightly annoyingly today, like enough to make everything rained on, but not enough to actually be rainy, if that makes any sense. Hopefully it does. Hopefully you know what I mean. Those tomatoes, there are going to be so many tomatoes when they need to be harvested, and they are really big because these are cherry tomatoes from propagated plants. I honestly don't know how many generations of propagations that these plants have been through, so they have been around for a very long time. I believe I started them 2 years ago, but I'm not entirely sure. So yeah, these plants have been going for quite a while now, but these are the biggest tomato fruits that I have ever seen them grow, and also most definitely the most tomatoes that I have ever seen at one time. It's like the plant is pretty much just all tomatoes. It's very impressive. Maple tree, of course, is doing really well, and so are the pepper plants, and the dill sprouts are doing good, and the other little tomato plant also that's in the container with a drain in it. That one is also doing very well, but oddly enough, way less healthy than the one that is in the bucket without the drain. So for future, because this was a little bit of a test, because I've never done anything like this before with the garden, I usually just plant them in the earth. So I've been seeing what will work better, if it has a drain or not, and it definitely looks like the bucket, for me anyway, is working much better, because they're the ones with all the tomatoes. The one with the container with the drain in it, that plant has maybe 5 or 6 tomatoes on it, but that's it compared to like the, I don't know, I don't even know, 50 or more maybe. I honestly, it's a lot of tomatoes on the ones in the buckets. So yeah, those ones are definitely way more healthy. The other one with the drain is still also very healthy, and it's kind of just acting more like a normal tomato plant and not growing a ton of tomatoes. But besides that, Dad and I worked out, I went on a little walk, and that's pretty much been my day. Yeah, I think that's everything. Obviously, my mattress is, oh, you actually can't see it that much. There you go, now you can see it. It's still on the ground where I opened it. I am letting it like fully air out for a little bit, and like I have the ceiling fan on, and the bathroom like exhaust fan, I think is what that's called. I've had that on all day, but it's off right now because it's very loud. So I've had all of the like air on to, you know, let it air out as much as I can, but it doesn't smell at all, so I think that's a very good sign. But I'm still, you know, letting it air as much as I possibly can, and I'm gonna let it just kind of fully rise or inflate, I guess, for being in the package for so long. I'm gonna let it do its thing and just kind of settle for at least 2 or 3 days. I have to be very, very patient, which is very annoying, honestly, because I really want to just like have my bed all set, but I have to be extremely patient, and it's so difficult for me right now because I'm really looking forward to, sorry, I'm blocking again, but I'm really looking forward to my new mattress and being able to sleep on it, because yeah, like I said yesterday, I know it was kind of poorly worded, but this one is a lot more comfortable, honestly, for me than the mattress that I currently have, because apparently I just prefer a firm mattress, which is super interesting because the one that I have currently obviously is old. I got the soft mattress, but apparently I prefer a firm mattress. Who knew? I had no idea. Also, this is the last row. This is the 25th row, I'm pretty sure, but we're out of yarn, so we're literally which is extremely frustrating. We literally would have only needed enough to cast off that final row, because it's not even technically a full row, so kind of perfect, but because we don't have enough to cast off the stitches, what Mom's idea I think is going to work very well, because I don't really have that much blue yarn left either. I'm going to use all of that for the next square. I'm not going to use that on this one. I'm actually going to use black yarn to finish it. I know it's silly, but that's what I'm going to be using on this last little row to cast off. And then on the blue one, I'm going to use the white yarn because these are going to be the last two squares that are on the blanket. So I kind of really liked this idea because the black and white yarns are on the temperature blanket and on this blanket that is used with the temperature yarn as well. I kind of am very excited that I get to actually knit with this. Hopefully, honestly, I don't know if it's going to be this way, but I'm kind of hopeful with the blue one that it does the same thing where it's just going to be like the cast off row. This looks really cool. I might have to do this more often on my knit squares because yeah, this looks really, really cool. Like I can cast on with the same color that I cast off with and it would just like, I think it would look really neat. I'm going to cut the yarn in a second, but look at how cool that looks. I really, really like it. So again, Mom, thank you for that idea. This is amazing. Oh, the scissors are already up here. How convenient. But we are all done with the gray yarn. One more color and then all of the yarn from the temperature blanket will be officially used. But yeah, we have used all the gray yarn. This was the last square and I'll be able to know in the future very easily because of that black row or black cast off row, I guess. It even looks cool on the back, by the way. I'm really happy with how this looks. But let me put this on the blanket and then I'll pick it up so you can see the whole thing. I think we will put it on this side. This is what the blanket or wrap or whatever, you know, you want to call it is looking like. And this is the square that we just finished up here. But anyway, yeah, I think that is gonna do it for the video today. I just truly hope that you have a good day no matter what you're doing. If it's a lot or a little, it doesn't matter. I just hope you have a good day. And as for tomorrow, not entirely sure what I'm gonna be getting up to yet. I might be getting started on another project, but I don't know if I'm going to be doing that tomorrow or not just yet. If I have a chance, I will, but I think it's going to be a little bit busier tomorrow than obviously today because not much was really going on, so tomorrow's going to be a little bit busier, so if I have a chance, I will get that started, at least not done, just started. But besides that, I'm just going to be keeping myself very patiently waiting, letting the mattress get used to its new location and not in an airtight package. Again, just thank you seriously so much for being here today. I will see you tomorrow with the next video, whatever it may be. Bye! Have a good rest of your day.